Hi guys, welcome to Mr. Parker's Art, here from my backyard. Just kicking back. We'll get started here in a little bit. Today what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the works of Grant Wood. Hey Nam, hello, how are you doing? Glad you're here. Fantastic, I always like the Nam here. Nam, are you going to submit anything to the Permanent Connect collection? Oh, Beeson in the house today. Hello, Aiden. Welcome. We are working on some landscapes today. I think that you'll enjoy. I'm going to show you some work by an artist by the name of Grant Wood, and then we're going to go on to his landscapes pieces. Man. All right then. All right. Beeson, how are you doing, man? You doing okay? Did you get a haircut yet? No, I can just hear him now. Nam, can you hear Aiden say no? I most certainly can. We'll get started in a little bit. How's everybody's Tuesday? Or is it Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. I'm losing track of my days. I think today is Wednesday. I'm not sure. Tomorrow is Thursday, and it's, I think it is Bring Your Kid to Work Day tomorrow. It is. Tomorrow is bring your son or daughter to work. So you make sure to go and do your mom and dad. Be with your mom and dad during work. Wouldn't that be funny? Is that what you're doing all day today, every day? Ooh, the wind is blowing. Aiden, can you talk? Oh, you don't, huh? All right, man. Okay. No worries, man. No worries. Completely up to you. Aiden, are you participating in the permanent collection piece? I don't know. We'll see. There's a comment feature if you wanted to comment and talk to me. We'll get started in just a second. Well, a few more minutes. We'll let some people chime in. You guys could say hey, that would be great. Did you like that one? I think yours was good, Nam. I think yours was real good. Yeah, I like that one too. I started watching this show called The Mandalorian. They had some interesting animals there. On there, some space creatures. It was kind of cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, Star Wars. Well, I think Aiden disappeared. Oh no. Well, maybe he'll do something different. I don't know. Maybe he got his hair cut. I'm not sure. Well, we only got one person in here today, and that's you, Nam, so you got an individualized attention. Individualized attention today. So, lucky you. We will get started then. It is just about 1 o'clock. Maybe we'll have some people that will catch up. All right. So, today's artist we're going to be looking at is Grant Wood. He's famous for this particular piece. Oh, there's Jacob and Hannah, maybe. He is responsible for this piece right here called American Gothic. American Gothic is a piece of art that was talked about. All right, Grant Wood did a lot of Midwestern focused art. He did a lot of farmers, did a lot of farmland. American Gothic is about a man and his wife. The man is holding a pitchfork. I'm talking about it right now, Jacob. Man is holding a pitchfork. He's wearing some overalls and looks like he's going to church. The woman is in her church-going outfit. They're in front of a nice little farmhouse. It's one of Grant Wood's more famous paintings. Another thing what he did is he did these nice landscapes right here, these nice landscapes. As you can see, the rolling hills, the big fluffy trees. You have these nice farm fields, maybe corn, maybe cotton. We have a lot of farms that are here in Texas. And you know, one of the things that I do to keep sane is I like to drive on the weekends, or I like to go ride my bike during the week. So I was thinking maybe we could draw some, do some Texas Hill Country pieces. I'm going to show you how to do what's called a landscape. We'll show you how to do depth, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to bring my iPad down like so you guys can see. We got another person that's joined in on us. You guys make sure to say hey. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw these rolling hills. Now I'm going to have my paper be portrait style. So I'm going to start at the top here, and then I'm going to draw kind of a diagonal line like so. A diagonal line like so. Let's see, that might be, there you go, that's a little bit better. I'm trying to get my orientation all right. So this would be, this is going to be our sky. Hello, Pia. And then what we have, if you've seen me on Facebook before, we have a house in Marble Falls, and we go on the lake. So I'm going to draw kind of a line right here. We have a nice little part of the hill. It almost looks a little bit like tiger stripes. This is going to be the sky. This is going to be the hill. This is going to be the water. I'm going to show you here in just a little bit. We have one more. It's diagonal, going from this side to this side in a diagonal way. And then we have another line. Now you might be asking yourself, Mr. Parker, I don't know what we're doing. I don't see any rolling hills. I don't see any lakes. I don't see anything. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that, how to transform this piece. So we have a diagonal line and a diagonal line, almost looks like a sideways triangle. And then another line. Now these two lines right here are sort of parallel. And then we've got one more triangle, one more diagonal line going the opposite way. No worries, Pia. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. So in here, this is going to be our sky. And I'm going to just draw some clouds. Now, if you were in if you were a Keystone student in second grade, you did some cumulus clouds. I'm going to have some grayish tones. There you go, some clouds that are over here. That's going to be kind of keeping, that's going to be the clouds that would be in the sky. Okay, so we got that there. Now what I told you is I told you that this is going to be the hill. Now if you've ever been in the Texas Hill Country before, there are a lot of trees. So going to be like a chicken foot. And then we have these canopies. Now there's some oak trees. And what I'm going to do here in just a little while is I'm going to paint these. I'm going to paint them green. Now these are going to be very small because they're in the background. So probably no more than about an inch tall. And then we maybe have like a beach that's right here. Now this one, I'm going to have this be the water. Now we have a boat. And it was windy this weekend, so we have some waves. But there were actually some people that were water skiing. One and a half inches, that's good. You can make them bigger over here. This is going to be part of the land. And then maybe you have a jet ski. And I've got some waves. And we've got these sort of hatch lines that are going back and forth. Now over here, maybe you want to have like a lake house. And maybe a boat dock, or like a dock that's out here in the water. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? I'm in my backyard. It's a little windy today. Not too many people today, only 4. Maybe they're catching up with the art class. Now maybe you do some taller trees down over here. Now we learned how to do trees before. Remember, you can just do a trunk, and you can do 3 like a chicken foot, or maybe you can do 5 fingers. We'll have this be water as well. Maybe a few more houses right on the water. Maybe a deck out in the water. I'm gonna put a fireplace over here. Maybe you guys have fireplaces. And then maybe over here you have like a windy road. If you want to put a car over here, you can. Or maybe a truck. Oh, you saw one of my dogs, huh? He walked by. I don't know which one of them is out here. I think they're both out here. I don't know. I'm going to put a bicycle over here. We like to ride bicycles. Oh, there's my dog. This is Quincy. And over here there might be trees in the or the houses in the backyard. Houses going the other way. This is kind of my happy place over here as far as I'm concerned. You can start to see the landscape there, right? You can start to see it. And you can add trees as much as you'd want. And this can be just houses or it can be trees as well. And then down here, this is all in the foreground. This is all in the foreground. So what you would want is you want some really big houses with a lot of detail. Whatever your house looked like. I'm just kind of making this up as I go here. We got 6 people. If you're there, say hi. Now this, we can make this into a rock home, limestone. Similar to the castle. I've got a buddy, some friends, Carl and Renee. They have a house on Canyon Lake, that they call the cabin. And this cabin, this kind of reminds me a little bit of their cabin. It has a log cabin look to it. Oh, there's Baxter. Yeah, he's right here. He's right underneath the table. There you go. What do you guys think? So on here, I'm going to draw my car. Because this would all be in the foreground, you would see that. But over here, see how small that these are? So I think I'm all right. Maybe have a big tree right here in the foreground. Maybe another one, because we have some trees there. What do you think? This is kind of a nice landscape here of the Texas Hill Country. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break out my watercolors. I haven't done that in a while. Do a little painting. Baxter, quiet down now. I'm going to start off painting the blue water. So tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to do things with wings. Now for me, I'm going to draw a parrot. But if you, Nam, I know you said that you liked the dragon. Maybe you want to do another dragon. I don't know, it's up for you to decide. There's Baxter. You know it's not a day. Well, hello Steve. How are you doing, man? Glad you can make it. We are painting the Texas Hill Country. My friend Steve lives over in Canyon Lake area, New Braunfels. Get a good green. How are y'all's coming? Good? Now if you wanted to add a little bit of black to your green to make it darker, that would be okay. I'm going to give it a blue sky, because when we were there this past weekend it was blue. Now, permanent collection pieces, I'm going to be building that website this week. And if you are interested in doing any permanent collection things, you need to email me or let me know some way that you're interested in doing the permanent collection. So if you go up by Kingsland, the hills are pretty green still. What do you guys think? It's starting to look a little bit all right. Yeah? I'm just going to fill this in with some grass. And I'm using some yellow and then a green to make this sort of a yellow green, springtime green. Hello, Sandy. I'm going to do a little bit more of a blue here. I'm going to make this the water. Sandy, it's just like Lake Chautauqua in New York. So you can start to see it's a little bit more of a landscape type piece, right? You can see it. So we're showing depth by making these trees smaller than these, and then these trees down here are much bigger. What do you guys think? Went fast today. Maybe you do some colors of the houses. Now it's on the lake that we go to, they have some houses that are brown and some that are kind of red. I'll make this one kind of a reddish tone. There's a lot of brown houses. Well, you know, Luce, we have, at our house, we have some Spanish tile. So, yeah. Well, you know what? I just did that with you. Hold on. I got to clean out my paints. come back with some. You know what? I have some orange Sharpies. Sharpies to the rescue. I have some red. Now the great thing about all of this stuff is you can come back with markers. This is what is called mixed media. So when you have mixed media, you can come back and do whatever you want to it. And remember, we did the dragon yesterday. Well, it's the same deal. Instead of scales, they are roof tiles. And we'll make this one a limestone. It's a little light. You can't hear me. Are you on pause? Are you on mute, Sandy? Can the rest of you guys hear me? How about now? Can you hear me now? Yes? Can anybody hear me? Am I just talking to myself like I do every afternoon? Jacob can. I'm glad you can, Jacob. So Gabriel, how are you doing? Are you going to do anything with a permanent collection? Pia's going to do her fish. Sound up to the max is required. All right, I'll go put this back. Here you go, Luce. So we're going to do just like the dragon scales. And that is more of a saltillo. So I'm going to put some orange and then red. And I'll put another orange in there. So, but you decide what you want. Scaly, exactly. Oh, he's making a waterfall. Cool. Just when you email it to me, make sure that you are you tell me that it's permanent collection. What I'm doing here is the window frames. Now, a lot of people, a lot of kids, when they're doing this, they do the windows just as rectangles, and glass panes have a frame around them. So don't forget that. I should have gotten some brown. I always keep saying that. I keep forgetting. What did I use? I used gold for that brown before, so I'm going to do that now. just kind of a Gustav Klimt gold tree. There you go. Let's see if I have my silver working today. Barely. This is my car. It's a silver convertible. Jacob, you have a photographic memory? That's a bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. But very cool. Good for you, man. So today is Wednesday. We've got Thursday, which is tomorrow. We're going to do things with wings. Now, some people, if you wanted to, you could do another dragon. I'm actually going to be drawing a parrot because I really like the parrot look to it. Or you could draw a peacock. That's kind of fun. Or you can draw a chicken. We did those second grade Picasso chickens that looked super cool. I'm gonna do this gold boat. Just like I'm James Bond or something. And then we have a red and black jet ski. There you go. If you guys ever find yourself in Horseshoe Bay, you can look me up. You're gonna do a purple martin. Oh, now that would be that's a good call. Purple martins are a good thing to have around because they eat a whole bunch of insects. I think I've said this before, but when you're working with watercolors, you got to be careful that they don't bleed out of control. So like this one right here, this one bled, but I'm going to just come back with this sort of dark gray blackish tone. Just clean it up a little bit. This is the road, the driveway. Horseshoe Bay, they have all these little peninsulas that stick out. What do you guys think? How is that? So getting back to our original reason why we're doing this was based on Grant Wood. Now Grant Wood, you have 33 purple martins. Oh, that's nice. Grant Wood, he was from Iowa, in the middle of America, and it's kind of like John Cougar Mellencamp. And he used to paint a whole bunch of farmers and farms and cornfields and all sorts of stuff. He drew what was around him, and that's what I'm doing. I'm drawing what is around me because, you know, we're all kind of stuck at home and looking at the same thing every single day. But I'm going to clean up this house a little bit. What do you think? Yeah. Good landscape. You got stuff that's in the background that's over here, the smaller things that are normally higher on your board. Things that are normally higher on your board are things that would be in the background, far away, and then things that would be in the middle ground or somewhat closer. Objects are a little bit bigger than what you would see, and then things in the foreground are normally at the very bottom, and they have this tendency of being larger. All the objects are larger. My house that's down here at the bottom is much bigger than the house that would be in the middle ground. Probably the same size in reality. In fact, there's a lot of different things that are over there. If you've ever been to Lake LBJ and Applehead, there's some huge houses that are over there. There's lots of people that have houses over there. A lot more money than I have. Michael Jordan, Matthew McConaughey, Sandra Bullock, famous people. But their houses are bigger than mine. When I say my house, I'm talking about my family's house, not my house. Anyway, so what do you guys think? How did yours turn out? Nam, how did yours turn out? Gabriel, how about you? Jacob, how about you? Pia, how about you? Am I missing somebody? Who else? Luce, have you decided that you're going to join us and try drawing your stuff? You guys doing okay? Yeah. Interesting story today. I shared an image on my Facebook. So when I was, let me tell you a story. So when I was 17, my family and I, we went to this place that went to this beach house in New Jersey called Ocean City, New Jersey. And there used to be a show when I would watch called Dance Party USA. It was on the USA Network. And it was basically a dance party for kids, for teenagers. And they were filming. Jacob, that's very, very large house. Good for you. That's bigger than mine for sure. They were filming a couple of episodes of Dance Party USA. So we went down the boardwalk because Ocean City, New Jersey has this boardwalk. And I saw it and I was like, we went down and we were watching them film, and it was just a whole bunch. They had like this regular cast of dancers, and they were asking for volunteers that wanted to join and dance with the regulars. So I said I think I was 17 at the time, and sure enough, they picked me, and I got on national TV on Dance Party USA network. What was that? That was about 32 years ago. And so guess who I was danced with? Guess who I danced? Now, maybe your parents might know this person, but it was the last week that this person was going to be on the show. But Kelly Ripa. Kelly Ripa. So the dance party person my dance partner on Dance Party USA was Kelly Ripa. She has her own show, a morning show now. She was also on General Hospital's soap opera, but interesting story, to say the least. I think Nam has finished and uploaded his stuff. I'm not sure, but anyway. So it's a faster day today. So this is what I want you to do: take a photograph of it, upload it to either Artsonia, or take a picture of it and put it on your Seesaw. Make sure to send it. You can upload it to the journals. These videos will all be on your Seesaw if you missed it. I'm going to put it on my webpage under, this is 26, episode 26, as crazy as that is. And then, oh, you didn't upload it yet. Oh, somebody has already uploaded some stuff. I don't know who it is. Let's see. If you're interested in being part of the permanent collection emailing me stuff. I'm making a movie. Hey, Baxter, I'm talking over here. Darn dog. Anyway, hey, quiet. Let's see here. Caroline Rickles and Maya Corey, they've uploaded a whole bunch of stuff. Annie Alvarado, Paloma, I really liked your Buffalo thing. Yeah, so, anyway, if you're interested in doing a permanent collection, take a photograph of it. I'm making a movie, and some people are going to be putting it on. It's going to be a 5-minute movie. I'm going to be putting some stuff that has been uploaded here. Ma'am, I won't include you because you said you didn't want your stuff on there. Okay, so don't worry about that. But even though you do great work. And what else? You guys go outside and go enjoy this day. So tomorrow again, we're going to be doing. Tomorrow we're going to be doing things that fly. Friday we're going to do cityscapes. Monday, what we're going to do is we're going to do May the 4th be with you. It's the Star Wars Day. So only have 12 more of these, and then school's done. And your time with me is over. As crazy as that sounds. And that's going to be a sad day. So, if you talk to your friends, tell them to get on and do a live stream if they can. I'd be happy to hear from them. So, I'm getting too good at these things. It's kind of hard to drag out for an hour. But, anybody want to say anything? No? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I miss you guys. Love you guys. I should do summer classes. Maybe I should. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Maybe once a week. Right now, we only got 4 people, and as great as maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I miss you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. Think about something that you're going to do. You're going to draw that has wings. Jacob said purple martin. You might want to use some watercolors on that. I'm going to do oil pastel parrot. So, okay? All right. We'll see you guys. Have a good one.